Welcome to On the Clock, presented by Workiva, the show where you learn everything you need to know in 3 minutes or less. I'm your host, Mike Gravagno, and joining me today is Chelsea Hall, former practitioner and industry expert. Today we're asking, what's the deal with DISE? Chelsea, start the clock. What's the deal with DISE?
So DISE is an abbreviation for the Disaggregation of Income Statement Expenses. It's a standard that was released by FASB in 2024. You might hear of it referred to as ASU 2024-3. And it is a requirement for companies to disaggregate some of their income statement line items in the footnotes to their financial statements. So what's interesting about this standard, it impacts the income statement, but it actually doesn't impact the facing financial statement or the income statement itself. It actually impacts the footnote disclosure.
Okay, just messing with the footnotes. What does disaggregation mean?
So currently, if you were to look at the income statement in a company's financial statements, most companies list out their income statement line items by the functional expense category. So if you look at the income statement, it will have selling, general and administrative expenses, cost of sales, research and development expenses. But if you wanted to know what does this company pay its employees, there's not actually a line item for employee compensation. And so when we talk about disaggregation, there's new requirements require companies to disaggregate in the footnotes in tabular format the following types of expenses: your employee compensation, your purchases of inventory, depreciation, intangible asset amortization. And if you're an oil and gas company, they take it one step further and they have to disaggregate and include a line item for depletion.
I know this is about 20 years in the making. Why now?
I think finally the FASB got a standard that companies had the appetite to be able to produce the information for that standard. And I think the investor community just kept increasing their demand for transparency of the income statement. Historically, most financial statement footnotes were very focused on balance sheet, and there's just been ongoing demand for more income statement granularity.
Those investors, they always want to know more.
More information, always, never enough.
What do leaders need to be doing now to prepare for 2027?
So if I was responsible for implementing the standard at my company, I would be doing my draft disclosure now, because inevitably with this required level of disaggregation, I think you're going to find gaps in data. And these gaps in data could require updates to existing technology and processes. So draft the disclosure, identify where those gaps are, and then you're probably going to have to collaborate with your IT department to make sure you have the right systems in place, and also your operational teams to make sure they're grouping the data in a way that makes it so you can disaggregate it to meet the demands of this disclosure.
I think we did it. 3 seconds to go. And that's everything you need to know about DISE.